Bit of nostalgia here for you, for a change, eh? Not like Consolevania to talk about nostalgia. Right, Ghostbusters, the video game remastered. Stick that in your Proton pack and blast it out like a big electric willy. Because that's what they really are, aren't they? I'm not trying to be a male feminist here. I'm just being candid. They were just big, crazy electro wallopers. So big and out of control that it needs two hands to minimise the fucking damage. Don't cross the streams. That's why some guys didn't like the 2016 film, isn't it? Birds can't use big electro dicks. This is stupid. Anyway, let's not get into all that just now. This was out in October, but I'm just getting around to play it now. I say October, but it was originally out in 2009 on the PS3, Xbox 360, the Wii, etc. This is the remastered 2019 version, and it was intended to be a third movie. It's written by Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis, voices by the original cast, including Bill Murray. Incidentally, I heard that he had such a great time recording this that he actually agreed to make another actual Ghostbusters film, but then changed his mind later on. Just changed his mind. so very Bill Murray, so very Murray of him, wasn't it? Look, this appealed to me. Yes, because of the nostalgia, but the concept of moving a story on in game format reminded me of another of my favourite games, The Warriors on PS2, which not only expanded the world after the cult hit film, but also added to the prologue. A beautiful gift to the fans of the film to find out how their film came about. More story, a lovely wee gem, a gift. Similarly, this Ghostbusters moves on the original story. Look, I'll stay spoiler free as much as I can, just in case you haven't had time to play it over the last decade. But the Ghostbusters are needed by the city again after a paranormal explosion releases all sorts of spirits, and including some previously captured ghoulies from the first two movies, which gives us the excuse to be slimed in some familiar classic and iconic New York locations all over again. You play a new recruit to the Ghostbusters team. Is it interesting that new recruit happens to replace the only black character in the film? Yes. Is it interesting that there's no options to modify, customise that character? You can't make them female. Yes. If it was made now, could they have remastered that part of it? Yes. Yeah. Let's not get bogged down on that. We're getting back into the 2016 Electro Dicks conversation. Yep, all that is an issue. But I also know what you're thinking. You're going, Jerry, you like this, don't you? You really like this. Is it just because you like the Ghostbusters film? Look, yes, to some extent. And also, no, this is a genuinely fun game. Aye, the movement still plays a wee bit like a PS3 title, but who cares if the characters bundle into a lift clumsily, or if the environment more gets painted with proton burns rather than destructed and destroyed. Look, that's all just dressing. The main meal here is still very satisfying. Lovely ghost capturing mechanics, very similar to Luigi's Mansion. Maybe I just love hunting dead people. Maybe that's it. But look, basically what I'm saying is I recommend this. It's great fun. I love playing it. Give it a wee shot. I'm away to dig up my gran. Or maybe I'm going to go buy a Ouija board. A glass Ouija board. Yes.